the question, the open question is, are we going to embrace this and make the best of it, or are we going to resist it? And the resistance has begun, believe me. And the resistance takes many forms along the lines that you're talking about. It's what I think, people tell me, and I get in trouble at this, but, I talk about the Tea Party, and I've gotten in big fights with other professors and so forth. They say the Tea Party is all about economics. And I said, no, it's not. The Tea Party is just about social and cultural issues as it is about economics. As they say, there's two things that the Tea Party doesn't like. One, it doesn't like to be called racist, and two, it doesn't like black people. I mean, it's a little simple, but in some ways, it's as much a part of that war, and that's maybe a too low a term, but there's a real conflict going on, and the question is in the fog of worrying about fear and so forth, and legitimate concerns about security, whether the country is going to lose its way in terms of fundamental principles about the way we treat each other, the way we should exist as a country, as neighbors. That, I think, is what's at stake here. And the Tea Party is not just this thing, a bunch of crazies and so forth. They have real power. They have a real message. This is the other thing. There's a real message out there. There are gatherings like this taking place, I guarantee you, in the United States of America that are not progressives. They're on the other side of the spectrum, and believe me, they got 5 times as many people sitting around listening to Ted Cruz or somebody, not me, and not. But I'm just telling you, you should understand this. You should be happy that there's such a thing as South Shore progressives who are concerned with more than law and auto insurance. But you should understand that this is not one sort of, if you kind of sit back to think it's going to take care of itself, or the Tea Party is going to blow up, or it's going to, self-eat itself, or something like that. Those forces are very powerful with you, and they are connected with money as well. There's this mythology about the Tea Party as opposed to big business and all of these corporations. And, it's like BS. They're doing the bidding of the Koch brothers, and there's nobody. Koch brothers, they're like, Olden Pharmacy. I mean, give me a break. They are as powerful as one can be. And there are Sheldon Adelson. Is he like, just you and me? These are powerful forces and moneyed interests and strong forces that are behind and using very effectively this shucks, group of people who seem in some ways to be so simple and unsophisticated. They're very sophisticated, and I think it's a message, and they're being used very effectively. It's a message they believe in, but they're being used. I think you're absolutely right, very